Why is PNDC trending on X, and why is everyone talking about it, and what's up with the mining and spawning and all these events? Well, I'm here to explain it to you so you can understand what Crypto 2.0 is. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Compass, your guide to everything crypto. Today we're going to discuss the advancements in PNDC and exactly what's been going on with the project. And if you have no idea what PNDC is and you need a refresher, then check out one of my other videos where I went over this. Now I want to start this down by breaking down the multiple aspects of the PondOX ecosystem. I want to start with mining. Very similar to Bitcoin, mining Pond is creating new supply and mining brand new PNDC. So the creator of Pond, PolioX, opened a mining session. So basically you would mine the PNDC, and once a certain amount of PNDC is mined, the spawning is opened and you were able to spawn your PNDC for PEPE. On the website itself, you can see a vial filling up, and when it reaches 100% of mining, then spawning will open for 69 minutes. And during this spawning period, it's best to be fast so you can claim your PEPE quickly, because the PEPE runs out as everyone's trying to claim. And on average, people saw a return of a 2x all the way up to a 10x when they spawned their PNDC for PEPE. But of course, mining more PNDC means creating more supply, so that caused the price of PNDC to plummet. On the first day of mining, PNDC dropped about 60%. A lot of people were able to up their bag size of PNDC, and in the first round of spawning, the PNDC you originally had plus the mined PNDC counted towards the spawning PEPE. So let's just say you had $1,000 of PNDC and you mined an additional $200 of PNDC. That $1,000 jumped down to around $400 when the price plummeted, but your bag is much bigger. You probably have more than double your original PNDC bag size. And then when you went on to spawn, your total value of, let's just say, around $1,000 of PNDC at the time was converted into $2,000 of PEPE, or maybe even more depending on the spawn metrics you got. There's a lot of strategies here. A lot of people spawned into PEPE and then sold that off into ETH so they can mine more PNDC. And that's because ETH is currently the only token used to mine PNDC. So you can look at it as a repeated cycle to make money, at least during that first mining event. Now there was some mixed opinions around that first event because a lot of people were not able to spawn. And on top of that, their PNDC value in their bags just dropped. So then a second mining round was opened, and during this round, no one knew that the rules were going to be different. So now whatever PNDC you have in your account does not count towards the spawning. It's only the PNDC you mine that counts towards the spawning. So a lot of people got caught mining small amounts of PNDC that they could only spawn for small amounts of PEPE. But on the bright side, people were seeing at least a 10x return. So let's just say you mined about $100 of PNDC, that was spawned into $1,000 of PEPE. But then again, a lot of people did not know these rules, so they were complaining that they didn't get more. And just like Paulie said, this is a marathon and not a sprint. So there will be many more events opening up, and not just mining and spawning. There will eventually be a liquidity provider and staking option, which is related to pond water. Now we don't have much information currently on this, but there is a lot of speculation. So if you stake your PNDC or PEPE or maybe another coin, then you can earn revenue from this DEX. So there's this concept of the PNDC flywheel, and it's basically a rotation of how the ecosystem works. So you have mining and spawning just like I explained, but it's deeper than that. You would start with the ERC20 Ethereum token to provide liquidity to the ecosystem, and you would mine it. Then there would be some impact on the PEPE market, and that would come into the PEPE liquidity provided in the space. That liquidity would then be given back to the liquidity providers, and that would be given in the form of pond water. And we don't know if pond water is a token or just a process in here. And after that, we would be given pond coin or PNDC, and that would be used to spawn PEPE. And PEPE is an ERC20 token, and it can be swapped into another ERC20 to repeat the whole cycle. Now additionally, to add on to this cycle, there are boosts. So if you have been using the DEX to swap, you may get incentives when it comes to the mining or spawning, or maybe even to the pond water. And it's not just that, there's a lot of criteria, like maybe if you sent money to You Get Nothing, which was a wallet created by Paulie, or if you were an OG miner before this second round of mining began. The OG mining began when the PNDC coin was first created. Overall, there's a lot going going on in this ecosystem, and it's labeled as Crypto 2.0. My purpose of this video is not to get you into this ecosystem, but more just to educate you on it. Remember to make your own decisions and be smart about your investments. And if you're confused about any of this and you want to walk through the whole ecosystem again, then you can reach out to me and I can get you set up in my coaching program. I would love to walk you through in detail about how each of these parts work, and I can even show you firsthand on their website how to do all of these steps. And yes, of course, there's more innovations and more upgrades coming to this ecosystem, so there's always more to learn. And as always, if you like the content on the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell button so you don't miss another one of my videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.